Hi, I'm Phil McKnight from Breville, and today I'd like to introduce you to our latest espresso machine, the Duo-Temp Pro. At the heart of this machine, we have a stainless steel lined thermocoil. The heating system for this thermocoil is controlled by PID digital electronics, the same as you'd find on many high-end commercial machines. This means that the water that's delivered to the ground coffee, ready for the espresso extraction, is at precisely the right temperature, because plus a degree C can make a huge difference to the taste of the coffee in your cup. So one of the problems we've solved with the Duo-Temp Pro is how do you go from texturing milk at one temperature and extracting espresso at another. Milk is textured at around 135 degrees C, but espresso is extracted only around 93 degrees C. So what we do is we automatically purge cold water through our thermocoil, and this brings the thermocoil heating system back to the optimal temperature to extract espresso so we don't burn our next coffee. So the Duo-Temp Pro also features low pressure pre-infusion. This is a system that gradually increases pump pressure during an extraction to prevent channeling. What's channeling? Channeling is where water under pressure takes the path of least resistance. It doesn't flow right through the coffee, it goes around weak spots in the coffee, between the coffee puck and the wall of the filter basket. This translates into flavour defects in the cup. The machine has a very easy to use control panel. In the centre we have a selector dial that goes from standby to espresso, or across the other side to steam, and a selector button to transition from steam to hot water that's delivered through the steam wand to preheat cups or make an Americano/long black coffee. So let's make a coffee and we'll show you how easy it is to use. So today I'm going to pair it with our Dose Control Pro coffee grinder. So let's prepare that right now. So I'm just going to take out our portafilter, insert it into our grinding cradle and press the grinder to start. So that's our grinding and dosing complete. All I'm going to do now is use our onboard tamper. Tamp down with around 15 kilos of force. And then I'm going to use our razor dosing tool to trim off the coffee puck so we have the right amount of coffee left. Just trim this into your knockbox. So now we have a precise dose of coffee ready for our extraction. We're just going to insert it into our group head and turn our control dial to espresso. Right now we're in our low pressure pre-infusion phase of our extraction. And now you can hear we have full pump pressure. You can see our espresso is flowing nice and slowly, just like warm dripping honey. Looks like we maybe have about enough espresso now, so we're just going to turn the control dial to standby. Now we're ready to texture some milk. So now I'm going to turn our dial to steam. So this is where our thermocoil is transitioning from 93 degrees C to 135 degrees C. When the steam wand is up to temperature, I'll turn our control dial to standby to pause the steam, and then I'll start to texture the milk. So right now, I've got the tip of the steam wand just at the surface of the milk. And what I'm trying to do there is create a whirlpool motion where air is being drawn into the hot milk and it's actually increasing in volume, creating microfoam bubbles. So we want the heating and the texturing to be one simultaneous process. It's not two independent parts. So I'm just using my fingers to judge the temperature of the milk, and when it's slightly too hot to touch, then I'll turn the steam dial back to standby. Wipe the end of our wand. And now our machine is auto-purging. So this is automatically cooling down our thermocoil so it's ready for our next espresso extraction. All I'm going to do now is swirl in my milk jug to integrate the texture. Grab my espresso shot, swirl to break the surface tension of the crema, and then I'm going to bring the two of them together. So gently layering the milk and the crema together. So there we have cafe quality coffee at home, easily and simply on our Duo-Temp Pro.